I'm about to eat at extremely cheap motels for 4 days. Well, actually 3, just wait and see what happens. It gets scary, guys. A few weeks ago, I stayed at the St. Regis 5-star hotel. It was the epitome of luxury and opulence. I felt like a little caviar egg that was about to hatch. I thought I was gonna be a chicken. Turns out I'm a whale. They upgraded me to a suite, gave me a private elevator, and even put a little free chocolate next to my pillow. But today, we're about to be humbled. Me, you, this whole channel, we are going back down to earth, where gravity isn't just a Sandra Bullock movie. It actually exists. Oh! I'm gonna be eating at Cheap Motels for 4 days. That's right, you heard me, loud and clear. We're gonna be staying at 4 different motels for 1 night each. I'll be eating dinner and brunch at each one, and I'll be critiquing and reviewing all the food I try. Now, I know you're thinking, Timmy, most cheap motels don't have food, you silly quirky girl. You don't think I know that, know-it-all Nelly? If the motel has food, which some have breakfast, I will taste test that. If they don't have food, which is probably the case, I'm gonna order food from, a local restaurant and taste test that. We're just gonna go with the flow, Of course, I'm gonna tour each room. We're gonna see if they're stinky, dirty, or surprisingly, possibly clean. We don't know. And of course, we're gonna explore the premises, the amenities, see what they got going on at each one. This is gonna be very thorough, very epic actually. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and get ready for the ride of a lifetime. James Cameron is shaking. He said, all my blue people look so amateur now. I'm glad you're self-aware. Day 1, we are staying at La Quinta Inn, which was $51 for 1 night. I know that might not be super cheap in your area, but in Orlando, that's very cheap. It has a 4.8 score out of 10 on Priceline. Now, this is not sponsored by Priceline, but I'm open to it in the future if the price is right. Maybe I'll put it all on the line for Priceline. And that score is based on cleanliness, staff, and location. Day 2, we are staying at Days Inn, which was $58 and has a score of 5.2 out of 10, a little bit better. Day 3 is Travelodge, which is 1 word, and I think that's very fierce. They're like the share of the hotel industry. Travelodge was $66. Sounds dark-sided to me, and it has a score of 4.9 out of 10. And last but not least, on day 4, we are staying at the Red Roof Inn. This is where that big dog Clifford originated. Yeah, right. And it was $62 and has a score of 5.4 out of 10. Now, quick little disclaimer, I'm not making this video to say that cheap motels are so disgusting and vile. And if they don't have a bidet to cleanse me, I don't want it. I mean, a bidet is nice, keeps you fresh, but that's not the point. The point is, I've stayed at so many cheap motels throughout my whole life. In fact, me and my family lived in a cheap motel for a couple months back in the day. It was 6 of us in 1 bedroom eating ramen noodles using the hot water from the bathroom faucet. Literally. We would also get cans of potatoes and just add some mayonnaise and mustard, and y'all, that's homemade potato salad. What I'm trying to say is, if you're staying in places that are similar to the places I'm about to stay at, just know I've been there, we've all been there, and there's no shame in that whatsoever. So when I critique these rooms, I'm not dragging the people that stay in them, I'm dragging the actual establishments, Because even the cheapest rooms deserve a certain level of cleanliness and like livability, Oh, my voice cracked.
Finally, it's changing. Hello. Oh.
Anyways, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It is the easiest way to support little old me my whole career. Also subscribe, I make food content. I travel for food. I go to hotels, cruises, restaurants. It's a great time. So let's go check into our first motel. What was it again? La Quinta, yes, I should have known that. I'm half Cuban. Hola, 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 hola. Day 1, La Quinta. Okay, so we're here. I had a bit of an interesting drive. There was a dump truck behind me who was tailing me. I don't know if it was a sign of trash in my future or something, but I kept switching lanes. He kept moving with me and tailing me. Now, he probably saw something he liked. Can you blame him? Big Daddy's got taste, but at the same time, it was scary. Anyways, La Quinta doesn't look too bad. You'll see in a second. I haven't gone in yet, but this is my to-do list. We're gonna check it. We're gonna tour the room, then eat dinner, and then explore the premises, and then breakfast in the morning, and then repeat that 4 times. You excited? Yay! Let's go. I don't know why, but I thought La Quinta translated to the queen. I don't know, it was just my half Cuban intuition, but I Googled it and it turns out it translates to the villa, which makes a lot more sense. Oh, sorry. Bless you. Oh, I smell the boogers in the air. This is the outside of the building. It has a gorgeous kind of yellow-orange tone to it. It's very warm, very loving. I felt very welcomed walking in. In fact, there was a ghost holding the door for me. Thank you, kind sir. And the lobby was nicer than expected. They had lots of seating, lots of tables. And guys, I noticed a bust of Aslan. He looks so good as a bust. Oh my God, I just realized the White Witch turned him to stone. And look what I spotted. A little breakfast buffet corner. Yay! Okay, so I'm checked in. I just put my parking permit into my car. Now, there's a restaurant right here called The Burning Fish. Maybe I'll have that for dinner. I don't know if I'm craving oceanic charcoal, but it's an option. But there's also Uber Eats, so we're probably gonna do that. Anyways, I'm on the second floor. He said something about going around the building, up the stairs, down the elevator, into the parachute, onto the plane, another club, another bus. It was very confusing, but he was very nice man. So I think I'm just gonna figure it out myself and just wing it. Be adventurous. Woo! Ooh, that was a high jump. Wow. I'm 217. There is some sort of a little bit of a leakage happening here, but I think we've all been there and I understand it. I'm just going to try to avoid the drops because who knows if there's amoebas in there. So let's just go fast. Okay, this is the second floor. I think we have to go this way. Ooh, the pool. That's a pretty nice sized pool. And it looks very clean. Come on, Ritz-Carlton. I'm shaking. Did you guys see the waffle and pancake bar they have there? Guys, they serve breakfast. I'm so excited. La Quinta food. It's gonna be magical. Guys, the elevator. I'm scared. Why is it giving The Last of Us? Why is it giving there's a zombie inside of it? And I'm gonna be their first target because I'm so sweet. Okay, where am I? Did I pass it? I passed my room. Here we are, 217. Okay, let's go in. I'm nervous. I'm about to piss myself. But at the same time, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Also, there's a little sun on my room number. See? That means hope, right? That's what the sun means. I don't know what it means. I'm not an astrologist. I'm a biologist. And that's a tree. I know that for sure. Okay, is it gonna work? Oh my goodness. Yes, green. Oh, enchanté. Enchanté. Oh, it smells. Oh, it smells bad. Oh, it's musty. Okay, let's close that for safety. Let's turn on the light. Okay, so visually, oh, is that a handprint? Did the zombie get out? Oh my God, okay. Girlies, I'm visually not mad. Odorly, I am completely disgusted. But once again, that's just only one of my senses being bothered. The other ones are like, I'm chilling. So this is what I just walked into. Look, come on, La Quinta. This is La Quaint. La Quaint. No, it is. I do really like that the lampshade is a bit tilted. It gives it sort of an artistic vision. Speaking of the handprints, what are those 3 greasy dots on the wall? Do you see them? It looks like someone literally took their greasy face and just smushed it just for fun, you know? I get that. Sometimes we just want to feel free and like we can do anything. That's fine. The ceiling has different textures. We got some popcorn, but we also have some splats of cement. I think it represents an AMC theater. We got the snacks and the floor. Before I move on, I have to talk about the smell. I'm sorry, I do. It smells like mildew. It smells like mold. Now, I'm not saying La Quinta has mold or mildew. La Quinta, don't come for me, girl. I'm just saying that's what it smells like. And I think that is troubling because I'm gonna be sleeping here. And I have la sinus issues. Let me just turn on the crooked lamps real quick because it's so dark in here. How do I? Oh, okay. Oh my, wait, one at a time? Oh, both, hello. Okay, the design, this is very Folklore by Taylor Swift. And this one's a bit more yellow, so it's a bit more kind of Evermore. We got the sister albums right here. It does feel nice and cool in here. This is definitely working. Hopefully there's not too many spores bursting out of it. I'm just kidding, La Quinta, I'm sorry. I'm joking. Oh, but this phone looks pretty state of the art, you know? I feel like it's definitely newer than the room. The room is kind of giving like 1945, and this is kind of giving like 2001. So I am liking the different eras. Once again, a homage to Taylor Swift. Let's open this up. Oh. So there's a fuzzy right there. My belly button feels very related to right now. I also have some bubbles underneath the paint. What could be in those bubbles? Pus? Or what else? I don't know. It is probably just old. But I have to say the headboards are very nice. They kind of look like big cutting boards. I should have brought my garden of vegetables, but I didn't. It's okay. And the beds look perfectly made, honestly. So that's great. This is a big TV. I gotta say, it's by Samsung. And let's take a look in these drawers. Okay. Oh, the that one smelled. Oh, you know when like someone sits down on an old couch and you can smell their sit down air and it's a little sour? That's what this smells like. Oh my God, that one's shut. Oh, I don't know what's in there. I don't think I want to know, girlies. Let's just leave that one closed. And then, okay, some scratches, some wear and tear. It's been lived in, makes it more homey. And then, okay, and this one's shut too. So the bottom two are very mysterious. And now the fridge is pretty big also. It does have a nice design on it. I think this is kind of like the new ombre. They call it rust. I'm scared to look in it. Sorry, I'm scared to look in it. Okay, oh, glorious, luxury. This is stunning. This is actually so clean. It's very cold, so that's good. You know, never judge a fridge by its door. Ever. That's what I always say. We have a full-length mirror so I can look at myself before another dump truck follows me. There is some paint chipping happening on the wall, not a big deal to me at all. And we have a painting of, I think, sliced limes on a piece of toast. That sounds quite refreshing. Now the desk is giving kind of twigs and plank of wood put together, something maybe Anne of Green Gables would make out of random things she found in the forest, you know? And the seat does look quite
Destroyed?
but at the same time, it kind of looks comfortable. Let's try it out. Very nice. It didn't collapse. Okay. Oh my gosh, this goes far back. Is it supposed to do that? Oh! I feel like Reagan.
Hello, mother.
Imagine someone passes by and they see me doing this.
Get out of here.
We have a nice little coffee maker. We got a closet. Okay, so the doors don't really close anymore. I think the hinges are broken, but at the same time, I think that's symbolic because you never want to be trapped in a closet. You know, I've been there, girl. Now it's time for the bathroom. Where's the light? Hello? All right. We got hardwood floors. Definitely cherry oak and a very big sink, guys. I could really do anything on here. I could lay on here. I could do a little Irish dance, even though I'm not even Irish. Wait, am I? I think I'm Irish. I think my mom told me that recently, or Scottish. One of those. Either way, I love potatoes. And then we have the actual bathroom here. So we got the toilet. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think I've seen worse. I've seen worse for sure. Am I gonna shower in here? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it and get back to you on the next business day, okay? Other than the mildew that's been painted over probably 20 times, it could be worse, right? Okay, let's just back away slowly. So we're gonna have a great time. Let's eat, it makes everything better. In all seriousness, it isn't bad, but the smell is, I think, grossing me out the most. And because there's no smell-o-vision, even though we're in 2025 and the scientists are really lagging behind with that, you guys can't smell it. So you're just not gonna get it. The girls that gotta get it and the girls that don't. The girls that smelled it, dealt it. Okay, there's a lot, guys. There's a lot of food. I didn't think this through. How am I gonna pick? You know, I should pick food that kind of represents the vibe of the place, right? So La Quinta, we should do Latin food. I'm a genius. There's a place called Torchy's Tacos. Everything is burnt. Why is everything burnt? Okay, I'm gonna pick a place I've never been to. I'll see you when the food is here. Okay, girlies, I got my food. Okay. Hi. So I got this food from Agave Azul. I looked it up. It means blue agave. If you don't know what agave is, it's what the vegans use instead of honey. Because the vegans are like, no, thank you. I don't want bee vomit. That's the bee's vomit. Don't take it. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. It's chicken tacos, refried beans, Mexican rice, and a flan for dessert. I did forget a drink, so I guess sink water it is. It smells really good, guys. So here's the flan. Oh, it's so cute. Some of you don't know this, but I'm have Gube, and we love our flan. This looks amazing, perfectly shaped. It's gorgeous. And then here's the chicken tacos. It's like street tacos kind of, so it's like corn tortillas. Look how good this looks. This whole meal, I'm so excited. Let's first try the rice and beans, shall we? Oh, I forgot, I wanted to read some reviews of this place. I will soon, give me a second. Oh my God, they're here. Can you tell Mama's hungry? Have you ever seen someone eat beans that fast? Did it make you fart through the screen as well? Right. If you just farted, you're gonna be like, what is happening? This is Inception. How did he know? I knew, of course I knew. I can smell it from here, sweetheart. Those are very good fresh beans and rice. I'm not gonna say they're the best ones I've ever had. I hate this chair, I'm sinking. I don't want to though, I don't want to cosplay as Jack. They are both very simple, but very fresh tasting. The beans taste like classic refried beans. They just need more salt, and I think maybe some more lard. You know, refried beans do have lard. That's what brings the main flavor. And I think these are maybe lacking just a little bit. I mean, I have some extra in my love handle. You want it? Take it. But they still taste really kind of like authentic in my uncultured opinion. Now the rice also tastes like classic Mexican rice. It has the tomato vibe, the garlic vibe, but just lighter. And so I'm gonna give the beans and rice a 6 out of 10. You might be thinking, Timmy, from the way you were eating it, it looked like a 10 out of 10. Well, you don't know everything now, do you? You can't make assumptions like that. I was ravenous, I was hungry. Let's read some reviews from Priceline. This is what people had to say. Now these are all alleged, obviously. People could be lying, they could be making things up. I'm just gonna read them all together like one run-on sentence. Girl, I was homeschooled. I don't even know what a run-on sentence is. How fast is it? Poor maintenance, dirty coffee pot, damaged TV, stained bathtub including mat, dirty elevator, dirty trash cans. There was black mold in the room and in the bathroom, mold in the AC unit. I did not like anything about this hotel. Oh. Please protect my sinuses, please. They're delicate. They're fragile. They hold so many boogers. Wow. But they're still worthy of protection, so please. Towels looked brown, dirty, and the tub was disgusting. Nasty. Cockroaches in bathroom. Mold on tub. Caulk. I don't want to mispronounce that word, that's for sure. Walls and doors filthy and in need of paint. If my family had have been with me, I would have left. Will not stay here again at any price. Mr. Tumnus was pissed. The lobby smells terrible. That actually didn't smell that bad to me. It kind of smelled like an old waffle, but you enjoy your old waffle, right? Mold in bathroom, bugs in tub, faucet kept running after being turned off. Oh, bottom of dresser and nightstand were sealed shut. Mine too. What are they hiding? Secrets always come to the surface. Just like oil and water, that's what they say, right? That the oil rises and the water sinks. Just like me into my chair. Okay, let's keep eating. These chicken tacos are called guajillo citrus chicken tacos. And they're supposed to come with a cilantro garlic salsa, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Did they think I was a vampire? I couldn't handle garlic? I'm not, but I thought you were a vampire? No, Bella, that's Edward, the sparkly one. I don't sparkle. I got dirt all over me. I'm a man. But Jacob's warm. Okay, what am I supposed to do about that, Bella? Let's see how they taste. Hopefully they're not too dry or else I'm gonna have to go drink the sink. Oh. Yeah, dry as expected. Once again, my psychic powers never fail me. I just saw myself chewing citrus chicken in the La Quinta Hotel, breathing in a spore. It came true.
Oh my God.
The chicken's good. It has a sort of chipotle pepper, orange juice kick to it. Perfectly salted, perfectly seared, but it needs whatever salsa it was supposed to come with. It's so dry. It's just not a saucy chicken, you know? But I like the flavor and the quality, I really do. I just kind of have to eat by itself because with the corn tortilla, girl, it's like chewing on sawdust at Home Depot. I'm gonna give the tacos a 6 out of 10 too. By the way, guys, fun fact, when I lived in that motel, I forget the name of it. Was it literally Budget Inn? No. Was it? I forget the name. But one night, me and my family woke up to the sound of like people fighting. They were screaming and it was crazy. We were scared, surrounded by our faucet ramen. And the next morning we woke up and we found a clump of extensions. At least I'm hoping they were extensions right outside of our doorstep. But like, honestly, I was so young. I was like 10. Nothing like that even bothered me. I was so excited to live in a motel. My sisters weren't, they were older. But I was like so hyped. I had donuts every morning. It was magical. I felt like I was in a Narnia adventure, you know, like the canned potato salad. That was Turkish delight, girl. The random hair outside of our door, Aslan was shedding, you know? It was all just a big, fun, exciting adventure to me. So I have fond memories. Let's try this flan. I just got a reboot. La Quinta! Ooh, there's a bug in here. That is an incredible flan. That's coming from a half Cuban, guys. This is an authentic statement right here. This flan is fantastic. It tastes more like a cheese flan. If you haven't had a cheese flan, it's kind of like flan, which is kind of like a bouncy vanilla custard with a cheesecake kind of twist. Like there's a bit of a cream cheese vibe in there. And that's what this has. Silky smooth, perfectly sweet, not too rich, very light. I want more. So yeah, let's go explore the premises. I don't know if there's a lot to see, but we'll try. So here's a better view of the pool. Honestly, this is like the nicest part of the whole hotel. It's very clean and put together and it looks new. That's different. That's unique. And this is the other entrance to the lobby. So we have some vending machines, some soda pops and some water and some different snacks. Ooh, trolleys. I love trolleys. Not like the car that Judy Garland was singing on, the gummy worms, you know. And this is another angle of the lobby. As you can see, there's even more of a breakfast area where they have coffee, water, and things like that. And I found this very terrifying looking staircase. Of course, I had to go up it. These stairs legit feel like cardboard. Oh, I made it. I feel so dainty. What is this? I feel like I'm in The Shining, girlies. You know, it's very that vibe. Interesting. Oh, hello, sorry. So there's just a few rooms up here. Maybe it's like the presidential suites and things like that. I think that's all there is to see. I have to go back down. I got lucky the first time. Oh. Ooh, okay. Am I a human being or a feather? Honestly, I can't tell anymore. So these are La Quinta's breakfast options. They actually had a lot. There was some oatmeal, some cereal, some juices, and hot food. Not just waffles. We got round sausage hockey pucks and also scrambled chicken. So this was my plate. I got some of each, plus I made a little quarter of a waffle. Good morning, girlies. I cannot tell a lie. I did not sleep here. I'm sorry. Like I said yesterday, I have sinus issues. It wasn't worth it for me to get clogged for probably weeks just to sleep here. Like, I'm sorry. So I slept at home, came back in the morning, checked out the buffet moment. So let's first try the scrambled eggs. Okay, the texture is kind of giving firm clay. If I don't like this, maybe I can build a sculpture out of it. Maybe a bowl, a nice vase for my flowers. La Quinta Egg Pottery Collection. Why in the hell did it taste like that? Tell me, quickly. We are on vacation at La Quinta Inn, and all you can do is make clay eggs. You're ruining my vacation. Those eggs tasted like cake batter. And I don't know why. They were sweet. I feel like if they had sprinkles in them, I would think it was a Pillsbury Funfetti cake mix. The texture was kind of like a warm cheesecake. So we got cheesecake, we got cake batter. Guys, we're having egg dessert for breakfast, and I hate it so much. It really didn't sit right in my soul. I just felt like it was a very sinister bite and one that probably wanted to possess me and take over my whole life. So I'm not gonna let that happen. I did not digest it. We're fine. Now, sausage. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but a few times in this video I've said La Quinta, and that's because there's this Lord of the Rings show on like Amazon. Me and Alejandro love it. In this show there's this like wizard guy, right? And he only speaks this like elvish language or something, like an orc language. And at one point he's like casting a spell and he literally says La Quinta for some reason. So every time we pass a La Quinta on the street, we have to cast the spell. Anyways, here goes sausage. It's pretty good. It's very greasy though, but you know, I think that might be my good old pal Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean's been making a big name for himself in the big city with his big fancy breakfast sandwich company. And I'm so proud of him. I am. Every time I meet someone, I say, you know who I know? I know Jimmy Dean. And they say, you know a sandwich? I say, no, he's a man. He built an empire. That tastes really nice. It tastes like a classic breakfast sausage, a little sweeter than your typical breakfast sausage though, which is nice. And it kind of tastes like one of those kind of like apple wood, whatever, you know, like with a little hint of apple in there, that kind of sausage. So I'm not mad at that at all. I think that's a good texture. It's just extremely greasy. So I got a tiny bit of an ick. Otherwise though, fantastic. Maybe you could pat it down with a paper towel, maybe like put it in front of the AC for a bit, just let it dangle there and then eat it. Now this is the waffle. I don't know why, but it's, it kind of turned into like a shell of a waffle, and I can relate to that as a whale egg. It's almost like the filling disappeared. So let's see what she's giving. Have you ever had a bran cereal? You know, the kind that kind of looks like rabbit food that your mother eats because it has like heart health or something like that. And you're like, Mother, why aren't you eating Kellogg's Frosted Flakes? And she's like, I'm actually part rabbit. And that makes you 1/4 rabbit. So that's why I'm eating this. I enjoy it. That's crazy. That waffle for some reason tastes like bran cereal, like the cereal that looks way too healthy. You know what I mean? It has this kind of like wheat flavor to it. And you know, that's good for the organic girlies out there that want to taste the wheat. I want to taste the processed bleached flour version of it. It does have a pretty good texture for a shell. I mean, it is pretty soft and the syrup goes very well with it. It's good syrup. It tastes a little different, but not terrible. I just don't want to eat any more of it. So I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10. So when I was planning this video, I thought I was gonna eat bigger brunches, so big that I wouldn't have to eat lunch and I'll just wait till dinner, but I'm gonna need to eat lunch soon. I got Taco Bell. Day 2, Days Inn. Have you ever just had one of those days? At the Days Inn, right. Were you in the Days Inn? Right, guys. The Days Inn looked pretty good from a distance, and I got close and I saw the pool. And girlies, you know, that's a lovely shade of algae. It is kind of giving Nickelodeon realness, right? But I just don't think I would swim in something that looks like pesto sauce. So we're gonna go check in, tour the room, eat dinner, same thing as yesterday, with hopefully less mold scent. So this is the Days Inn outside area where you can lounge, you can dip your feet into the smoothie, you can run around the grass. You know, it's a great time. This is the front entrance, and I'm about to go into the lobby, girlies. This is the lobby. I couldn't really film the front desk because the guy was there and no one else was, so it was kind of awkward. But the lobby was huge, guys, like massive. This is the breakfast eating area. As you can see, breakfast is from 6 until 9. I'll be there, girl. And they have a restaurant, guys, called Prime Steakhouse. Now, I did not notice the open sign, and it looked closed to me. And there's some sofas and, ooh, what is that, a ballroom? Oh, a banquet room called Chandelier. Let's see it out of there. Let her out. Okay, girlies, I'm checked in. The front desk guy was super nice once again. The deposit for the room is $100, almost double the price of the room itself. Now, of course, I'm gonna get that money back, but I also saw that the deposit could have been up to $250. You know, I'm not a hotel manager. I don't know these things. It probably makes sense to some other people, but to me, it's like, what? Who? How much? This place is big, girlies. It's kind of giving like, you know, like the cheaper Disney resorts, but instead of make it pink or make it blue, make the pool green. The grass is very mowed. It's perfectly kept up, so that's very nice. My room number is 171. Okay, so I'm kind of like in the back of the building here, in the trenches. No, there's no rooms here. Chaos. Oh, I'm on this side. Okay, yeah, I am in the back. You know, more privacy, possibly less safety. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. This is my room. I can already see the curtains, the linens are looking very draped. I think Joanne really took her time with those. I'm seeing that the front door does have a lot of marks, like someone tried to take a log from a tree and ram it in, maybe, kind of like Gaston style. How do I... I do like that it's kind of like state of the art in the sense that it's like a scanner, you know, that's pretty nice. Maybe different angle. Maybe if I toss it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the front desk and say, oh, my car's not working, I'm sorry. Okay, so the guy was super nice and he literally walked all the way here to the back of the building with me just to test out the key, and it worked. And he did open the door for a second. I did see a peek of the room, but barely anything. Let's go into the room. Ooh, oh! Wait, I think this is an upgrade from yesterday. Days Inn, more like days, oh, wow. I couldn't think of anything else, I'm sorry, guys. Let's turn on this little lamp. Oh, very bright. That's a lot of watts right there. Oh, sorry. It doesn't smell nearly as bad as yesterday's hotel room. This one smells more like a little bit of smoke, you know, a little bit of campfire vibes, right? We can make some s'mores maybe. At least it does not smell like fungi and mushrooms and mold. Oh my. This is what I just walked into. Okay, first of all, the bed is very big. I love that there is an odd number of pillows. There's not 4, there's 3. So they kind of stack them up to make more of an abstract design instead of putting 2 on one side and 1 on the other. That way no one feels like they're lesser than. I love the message of this place so much. Wow. The AC looks pretty average. Let's lower that a lot. Okay, that's better. Now the chair is kind of squished into the AC. So if you want to read a book or knit, you're going to do it in a blizzard. Wear a big jacket. Let's test it out. Oh my goodness, this is genuinely so plush. And I kind of like Elsa's breath spraying right at me. It smells kind of good. Let's just open up the drapes. Oh, and the design on the drapes, very pretty. We have a jungle themed. So we got a log that has a cheetah print. Oh my gosh, this really resembles the fridge from yesterday. It has the same design. And then we also have some foliage just to go with the pool. Very gorgeous. And this piece of art is of a potted plant. You know, some people draw forests and lakes and grand mountains, and other people paint potted plants from IKEA. I think there's a need for all the different types of art, so that's great. Oh! We got a duplicate. Hey, sister, Annie and Hallie. I have claws and you don't. Here we have the same exact kind of fridge as the other hotel, but this one does not have the cheetah design, but it does have a nice line on it. I think that just signifies this is the colder part of the fridge, right? And this is the warmer part. So if you really want to freeze an ice cube, put it there. Oh, speaking of ice cubes, we have a whole snowman just spread out right on top. Maybe close your twigs, okay? Looks pretty clean, has a light in it, okay. Oh my gosh, that shape is so beautiful. It reminds me of my wife, Tammy, and her massive milk jugs. And we have this very nice microwave, let's see. It's a little tilted, but that's nothing we can't fix. Let's fix it. I fixed it. Here we have the desk. Must every lamp be crooked? Must it? Is it like a mandatory thing? I love this frame. It's kind of gold, but it's also kind of rustic at the same time. This is giving HGTV, that couple that kind of broke up and now got back together, and they make all their houses they build look like a barn. You know them? It's giving them. This is a very clean looking desk, and the chair, you know, other than the parts that are rotting, it actually looks a lot nicer. And here we have a closet, which is doorless. Whoever built this said, you know what? I want to see my clothes. I want to stare at them, actually. That's my favorite hobby. Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Oh my goodness, what is in there? What is that? What is that? I don't know what's in it, but I know how that hole got there. Gandalf stayed here, and he took his staff and said, "You shall not pass." Am I kind of in my fantasy movie era? I feel like that's all I'm focusing on. I mean, I'm already giving Hobbit. Now, this is one of those kinds of lamps you could find at a thrift store, you know, something from 1802 that has a curse in it, right inside of that little glass vessel. Definitely a whole demon in there, just kind of contorting itself to fit. Girl, you're so flexible. Have you thought about joining Cirque du Soleil? Now, this is the bathroom. Let's see. Oh, wow. We have different splats. You know what? Maybe an artist stayed here and they were like, I feel inspired. I need to splat the paint on the walls of the Days Inn. Ah! Otherwise, this is honestly a pretty nice bathroom. The tub has way less mold than the other one did. And I like that it's tiled. And this light, okay, it's inside of a crate. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm underground. Like I'm looking above, seeing people pass me by. Life is moving, but I'm just down here in the underworld. And this very big sink, I'm impressed by the size of this. Also, marble, quartz, carrots, celery, and what's in here? Oh, the plumbing? The caca tube? No, I don't know what that is, but there's some cracks happening. What if like a ferret jumps out or something? I don't know, I'm scared. The toilet is consistently running, so I wonder if that's like an issue. Okay, but it looks clean. Why is it all wet like that? Why is it dripping? Oh, did it like splash itself? How'd that happen? It's so quirky and crazy, you can't take it anywhere. Guys, I do think this room is an upgrade from yesterday, but to be honest, I feel a little less safe in this area and the door feels thinner, if that makes sense. Am I sleeping here tonight? We'll see. Now there is a restaurant Did I just break the bed? It was the Taco Bell. Oh, there is a restaurant here and I should eat there. I know, but it looked really empty. I'm not even sure if it's opened. And also if it's that empty, I'm like, I don't know. Is it gonna be fresh? It kind of freaks me out a little bit. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna order from somewhere else and I'll see you guys when the food gets here. I'm very excited right now. I got me here a whole barbecue meal. You guys know I love me some barbecue. Now I knew that I had to get this meal when I saw the name of the restaurant, which I've never heard of in my life. If I had heard of it earlier, I would have tried it much earlier. It's called Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. It's called Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. I can relate to it because I'm quite bodacious myself. Bam. Oh, ow. And I'm so excited because I got a 2-meat plate. Okay, we got some pulled pork and pulled chicken. Yes, I got both of the different meats that you can eat with a fork because I don't feel like getting super messy. There's only so much a little bar of hotel soap can do. And then I was not allowed to pick the sides, which to me, it just feels very restrictive. I don't like that. Restaurants do better, but they made me get baked beans, fries, and coleslaw. Now, luckily, I like all those things, but I would have picked some mac and cheese for sure. And I got it with the mustard barbecue sauce. I've realized that's my favorite barbecue sauce, the mustard one. Like truly, always now. And for dessert, a sweet potato pie. I did not know it was gonna be a whole pie, but I'm not mad at that. I'm actually very joyous about that. Let's celebrate it. Let's try dessert first, why not? I'm just gonna get in there. I'm a pumpkin pie stan, but I haven't had sweet potato pie that much throughout my life, so let's try it. Oh my. Girlies, this is by Mrs. O's Down Home Pastries. So I guess that they partner with the Bodacious Bubbaloo. Oh my goodness. I think it might even be better than pumpkin pie. And that's coming from a pumpkin pie hoarder. So it tastes like pumpkin pie with extra spices. Like the spices are stronger, particularly the cloves and the nutmeg. They're really coming through. It's very creamy overall. And there's almost this like vanilla custard flavor in the background that is elevating it. The crust is super flaky. It's incredible. 10 out of 10. Listen, Mrs. O's Down Home Pastries, she is that girl. Now let's get the coleslaw over with. Coleslaw is like a garnish. It's a barbecue meals garnish. This is the bay leaf in the barbecue industry. Okay. No one wants to hear me critique mayonnaise covered cabbage, but I will, quickly. It tastes like a classic coleslaw, just a bit fresher and crunchier than usual, which I admire, but it has a typical tangy, sour, sweet flavor to it. It's good, it's fine. 7 out of 10. Okay, here's the meal. Texas toast.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
2 pieces. They want me to make a sandwich? They're getting crazy. You know, I'm realizing that Texas toast really just kind of tastes like garlic bread with a little less garlic, right? I mean, it does have a bit more of a grilled cheese flavor actually, thinking about it now, but they're very similar and I love them both. That's great Texas toast. It has a nice little singed flavor on the outside, fluffy on the inside, buttery, flaky, crisp. 8 out of 10, very, very good. Look at this portion, girlies. Oh, reviews, I keep forgetting reviews. Let's read some reviews throughout the meal instead of all at once. I think that's gonna be a bit more fun. Let's make them last. Let's savor these hateful words. Okay, first one. I saw a roach crawling on the table where my drink was. If you're out there, come out. I'll give you a piece of Texas toast. Okay, well, that is, of course, someone's opinion. Just like last time, nothing is confirmed, nothing is for sure. Let's try a fry. Let me dip it into my mustard barbecue sauce. They gave me a lot. Oh, yeah. That sauce, wow. That is such a tangy mustard barbecue sauce, it's crazy. These fries are meh, but I kind of really love them for that reason. You know, when a crinkle cut fry is kind of like over fried and it's a little soggy with oil, and that's kind of a little nasty, but when it's super coated with salt, it kind of makes that soggy oil vibe work. That's what these are giving. They're not gray, they're not crispy, and they don't have tons of flavor, but they're nasty. And sometimes that's what I crave in life. So I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10. So it seems like the chicken already has a sauce. Wait, I didn't show you guys up close, look. And then the pork is just by itself. So let's just try the pork, see what that's giving. It's gonna need the sauce. better. The sauce makes it good enough. You know what this pork tastes like? Mama, it tastes like a Vienna sausage. Now I know there's a few of you out there saying, Timmy, what does a Vienna sausage taste like? Wow, someone's never struggled. Check your privilege. I'm just joking. Vienna sausages are a canned little hot dog weenie, and they don't taste like hot dogs. They kind of look like the thumbs from Spy Kids, and their texture is a lot softer than a hot dog. Oh, I just shivered. And their flavor is indescribable. It tastes like a Vienna sausage, which doesn't taste like anything else. It's a one-of-a-kind thing. So I don't know why my slow-cooked shredded pork tastes like a Vienna sausage. Make it make sense. I do really like the texture of it. It is very tender, and the mustard really hides the Vienna sausage aura, which is a blessing. So we all need to thank mustard. Let's do a toast to mustard barbecue sauce. You're the only barbecue sauce made out of a seed. Congratulations. I'm gonna give the pork another 5 out of 10. Okay, another review, let's see. Room floors were dirty. Hot water knob fell off in the bathroom. Shower curtain wasn't secure. Everything is crumbling, my goodness. Water spilled to floor excessively. They were swimming up in this bathroom. What is going on? Picture fell off wall. There was only one wash rag, no phone in room. I have a phone. Not to brag. Next up, we got the baked beans. Baked beans to me can either be amazing or too sweet. There's no in between. And I'm not a fan of Bush's baked beans because first of all, girl, he has to trim. But second of all, they just taste canned, you know? Oh, this has a lot of meat in it, okay. Oh, wow. Well, those taste homemade. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, they're too sweet. But I appreciate the fact that they really do taste slow cooked and homemade. They don't taste canned at all. They almost have this like refried bean, like really thick kind of mashed bean texture to them. Very different. Love that. I think the pork in it really adds a nice difference in texture, so it's not just like a big mush. There is a strong brown sugar sweetness. It's too much, but there's also a bit of an onion flavor, which I'm really admiring right now. And it really adds something different to the classic flatulent sustenance. I'm gonna give that another 5. Lots of 5s, but that sweet potato pie, she's in a league of her own. Miss O'Reilly's sweet potato pies. Okay, that's a big hunk of chicken. Let's try it. Out of all the items, I thought that the pulled chicken would be the safe bet. But it turns out the devil hides where you least expect him. He almost got me. He almost got to me this time, guys. You know what that tasted like? Dirt. Dirt. Why did it taste like dirt? Is it a root? Is it part potato? You know when you eat a baked potato and there's one like little part of it that tastes like dirt and you're like, oh, ooh. That's what this whole blob of chicken tastes like. It was so strong and potent, I was literally shocked. Disgusting. 0 out of 10. I'm sorry, Bodacious Barbecue. I think we should let Miss O cook the chicken next time. She knows what she's doing. Let's read a few more reviews and then we'll go explore the hotel. The bathroom had holes in the ceiling and the lights weren't working. The room had mold on the walls by the AC unit. The bathroom was dirty and only had one dirty towel. Everyone's talking about that one wash rag. Everyone's fighting over it. It's crazy. Have you guys ever heard of a loofah? The toilet seat was damaged and moving. The shower was very slow and there were no chair in the room. They were on the toilet like, whoa! Oh my goodness! So this is the tour. They have these lights that look kind of like microphones, but instead of a speaker on top, it's a golf ball. I tried to go into the pool area, but it would not open, so I just had to look at it from a distance. Guys, it looks like it's about to overflow. Someone get the plunger! And this is their business center. As you can see, I think they use it as chair storage. So if you need to send an email, you're gonna be sitting on a pile of chairs instead of doing that. And they also had some vending machines outside and a little laundry area, which is great if you wanna, you know, wash your linens. So let's see what the breakfast is giving. As you can see, no one was there. But look, we have a whole platter of fruit. That's basically a charcuterie board of fruit. And also some pastries and some bread. And then also some orange juice in the fridge. And the Prime Steakhouse was closed for breakfast. So there you go. Good day, kind sir. From the days in. I feel like that. The La Quinta zombie followed me. I did not sleep here once again. I'm sorry. I am trying to put me first. I did not feel super safe being here. Now, of course, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's not safe, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with the room. It's all my opinion. Throughout this whole video, just a big blanket statement. I wasn't feeling it. Also about the breakfast, I'm grateful they have a breakfast. I'm grateful for the bread and the little pastries and the fruit. The fruit! Oh, come on, bougie, I love that. But I was craving a meal, you know, like a real brunch. So I got Einstein Bagel Bros. I've had Einstein Bagel Bros one time years ago, so I'm so hyped to try it again. I got a turkey sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a thin cheddar jalapeno bagel with a twice baked hash brown as my side. I'm so excited about the twice baked hash brown. I find the Bagel Bros story to be so inspirational. You know, they're just two brothers from probably New Jersey, I'm guessing. And they wanted to make a brand about bagels because they're using their Nona's bagel recipe, right? Of course. And they were like, you know, I'm kind of insecure about my intelligence and I really want to sound smart. So I feel like we should name our bagel company the smartest name we can think of, bro. I'm thinking Einstein, bro. And that's how it happened. So they get to make bagels and also be scientists. None of that's true. I just made that up. I think this is the twice baked hash brown. It looks kind of like a cheddar bay biscuit from Red Lobster. Oh my God. That tastes a lot like the hash brown casserole from Cracker Barrel. And I don't think there's a higher compliment. Personally, me, I don't want to be compared to the greats, you know, Meryl Streep, even though we're very similar. I want to be compared to the Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. That's my dream. It tastes salty and sharp and cheesy. There's a strong cheddar flavor and there's a strong like baked potato vibe along with mashed potatoes, meets a hash brown casserole. It's like all the different potato dishes combined into a cheesy little biscuit. And the outside's a little crispy, a little crunchy. 10 out of 10. Now here is my sandwich. Oh, this is it. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. The bagel is thin, but it still looks nice and satisfying. I did get 2 eggs, by the way, because gotta hit my macro goals. The bagel. Ooh. Hello. A man just passed by and he waved at me. He was like, okay. I'm gonna close the drapes and then I'm gonna make a dress out of them later. First of all, the bagel's incredible. A lot of times jalapeno cheddar bagels have like dried up jalapenos in them. This has fresh pickled jalapenos on top and you can still taste the juiciness underneath the cheese crust. That's incredible. It's a very soft bagel, very light, and the cheesiness adds such a nice kind of like singed saltiness. Now, the sausage is very good. It tastes like a classic breakfast sausage, but just lighter. There's no weird like, you know, turkey or chicken sausage flavor. Sometimes sausages that are made out of meats that aren't pig can taste a little questionable. This one doesn't. It's just lighter and the egg tastes like an egg, so I like it a lot. It is on the simple side, but I would get it again 100%. 8 out of 10, yes! I will see you at Travelodge. D3. Travelodge. We're at the iconic One Name Hotel. I wanted to do my Cher impression out here, but I kind of don't feel safe because it's kind of loud and attention seeking. This motel looks like a prison, guys. I feel like Martha Stewart. I can't do this. You know what? There's no one really around. I'm gonna do my Cher impression. Wagon wheel on Tushy. No one heard that? Oh, I think there's someone watching me. Okay. Anyways, this is more of the building. I hope commissary has Doritos so I can make a burrito. I'm gonna go check in and I'll see you right after. Help me. I'm just gonna explore the amenities now in case if it starts to get dark and I have to like board the windows and things like that. So this is the pool. It looks actually very clean, not green. All right, what's in here? Guest laundry. Oh, I almost fell. Dang flabbit, that curb. I think I dislocated my love handle. Okay, this is the guest laundry. There is some laundry machines and also an avatar parakeet. So that is very comforting. I love the theming. All right. And that's for dirty laundry, I'm assuming. Okay. It seems like that's all there is to see. I'm just kind of nervous to check in. And I don't want to sound judgmental, guys. This place could be amazing. I could be gooped by the quality within the room. Who knows? Okay, I'm almost to the office. I'm gonna put my phone away a little bit. So I walked to the lobby. As you can see, it's like a little room. There's some tables outside, a nice Travelodge rug, and some flowers to brighten it up. But there was a sign saying, turn off your cell phone. Girlies, we're in 2025, not 1802. What do you mean turn off your cell phone? It's a part of us, a part of me. And as you can see, there's the little breakfast area, I think with a little stool for one person to sit on. And they were also selling some things and there were some Disney decorations and there was glass separating the employee from the customers. So yeah, that's not a scary sign at all. I'm going home. I'm just kidding, I'm not, but I want to. So the guy was pretty nice, but This is a very shady place, girlies. I'm actually kind of scared. I came back to my car because I didn't really want to talk outside that much. I'm gonna tour the room. We're gonna eat. Part of me wants to maybe eat off the premises. I don't know. And I'm obviously not sleeping here. This is just like next level cheap that I've just never experienced anything like this. Not even the motel that I lived at. My old house. This is the card. I've never seen a card like this. It doesn't even have like a design. Where's the design? Oh God. And then I have a bunch of information on this, like the room number. And once again, the deposit was $100 again. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Anyways, I'm stalling, but we're gonna go find my room. It's number 315. Should I just go home? I know it sounds dramatic, but girlies, if you were here, you would feel the vibe too. Okay, let's go up the stairs. And yes, they smell like piss. Oh, is that the puddle? It's very strong. I'm just trying to keep a low profile here. Slippery when wet. Well, girl, there's piss everywhere. Oh, sure. Where do I go? We're down this way. There's like a water sound. What was that? Oh, it's the AC. Okay, we're 315, so we're down here. Okay. Oh my God, this scared me so bad. I literally jumped. This is it, girlies. Okay. Okay. Hello? Oh my God. Oh, it smells like, oh, wait, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overloaded, I'm glitching. Okay. This is what I just walked into. Excuse me, lighting in the ceiling, innovation. Excuse me, Minnie Mouse, Disney branding. Are they allowed to do that? Who knows, but they did it and they're kind of eating it up. So the front door is, oh, the spider webs. Hello. Oh, wow, there's a lot. Yeah, okay, Charlotte, sweetheart, I'm not looking for a roommate. Get out. A lot of you know I have arachnophobia. It's a very rare mental struggle that affects people that have no courage, like me. And just seeing those spider webs in here makes me feel like a spider could drop on me any second, but it's making my adrenaline flow. You know, it's making me feel something for once. Oh no, and I was saying, I'm trying to stay positive. It's what we do. What's next other than the cobwebs and the creatures? We have the AC. This actually looks quite nice. It's very big. It really busts out of the wall. Like it's making a statement. I think it has a BBL. There's another piece of Disney memorabilia. This one has all the little Disney characters. We got Goofy, Donald, Rat, Mrs. Rat, and the Taco Bell Chihuahua. The beds have built-in headboards, I think made out of steel, maybe iron. I'm gonna tell Tony Stark this is here so he can use it up for his suit. And what is that coming out of the wall? A booger? Gum? I think that may be a piece of gum, just dangling. That is a sticky situation type deal type moment. And the bedding matches, you know, we got the bed skirt that matches this little scarf here. Mr. Tumnus lost it. Mr. Tumnus, I found it for you, sir. And we have this lamp here. It does seem to be kind of falling apart, almost like it's made out of paper, which I think it might be. It might be paper mache. And it has a peanut butter cup base. And now this is our little desk. It is quite small, but I'm grateful that we even have one, you know? Wait, there's room service. Mama. Not today, Satan. No, thank you. There's a TV by Skeptre. I have never heard of that brand. I've only heard of LG by Lady Gaga and a few others. But you know, that's a very futuristic name. Maybe it's about to take off and become the main TV brand. Like, we don't know. Oh, wait, Best Buy's calling me. Oh, you've never heard of Spectre? It doesn't exist? I'm in the Twilight Zone? Okay, thank you for letting me know that. And the cords dangling from it have been sort of painted. They're probably just trying to camouflage them with the wall behind, but they missed a few spots, so I don't think it's that effective. Also down here, you can see underneath this gorgeous stone tile, there's some yellow stains, and the floor does not look clean in the slightest. Let's go over here. Okay, whoa. Okay, so we have found something that Lara Croft and Indiana Jones have been looking for a millennia. This is the ancient stained ironing board that I think has been slept on maybe? That looks like spit on it? I don't know, but it looks like it could disintegrate at any second. So we need to get it to the museum as soon as possible. Why is the toilet gurgling? Hold on, let's turn on these lights. Oh my goodness, the toilet. Oh my God, it's choking. It's choking. Why is it gurgling? Is this like a witch's cauldron? So we got a sink here, which is actually very nice. I love these big sinks. It has a little heart on it to distract from the painted over mildew. I mean, at least they're trying, right? Wait, and what's in here? I didn't check this. Oh, fridge. Oh. Okay, we're good. I don't even want to look too closely, to be honest. And there's some more drawers here. Let's check these out. A blow dryer. Okay, amenities. Love that. A blanket. Oh, it smells sour. Get back in there. Last but not least, the bathroom. Okay. You know, it could be worse. Oh. Okay, the shower honestly could be a lot worse. That is not bad at all. You guys know I'm a fair critiquer. So at first glance, the room looked decent. At second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th, 20th glance, it is not good. There's gum on the walls, there's dirt on the floor. This is just my opinion, by the way, Travelodge, but this is probably the worst hotel I've ever been to overall. I'm going to, I guess, order food. I just don't want to leave the room unless if I'm like leaving. Does that make sense? I don't want to like stand outside waiting for the Uber Eats. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll surprise you in about 5 seconds. I'm safe. Yay! Let's celebrate that. So I made the choice to leave. I didn't think it was worth it just for a video to stay in a place where I did not feel safe. Guys, I want this to be a lesson to you. If you feel like a place is off or icky, get out of there right away, no matter what, okay? Be like me, a really mature, really smart human being. The juiciest garbanzo. But I'm really excited because we are still gonna eat. We are still gonna read reviews of this place. Oh wait, quickly, I'm not going back tomorrow morning, obviously, but we still have Red Roof Inn tomorrow afternoon. So look forward to that. Let's eat this food. So I got bento. Bento is an Asian restaurant. I think I tried it a long time ago and I think I liked it, but I'm not sure. Anyways, it was in a less scary area. So I was like, let's go eat there. I got the gochujang chicken with lo mein underneath. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm so hungry. I'm so happy I'm out of there. Ah! And they did not have dessert, so I got 2 appetizers. It made total sense to me in the moment. I got the garlic string beans, and I also got the steamed dumplings. I think they're pork. Okay. Oh, I just salivated. Wait, there's garlic green beans on the entree too? So I got garlic green beans twice for no reason. The more green beans, the better. The more fiber, the better. The more colorful food you eat, the more healthy you are. That's what all the healthy people say, but girl, tell that to Flaming Hot Cheetos. Anyways, this is the entree, the chicken with the lo mein and some green beans. And we got more green beans and the steamed dumplings. Oh, and there's sauce maybe for the green beans. Oh my goodness. Let's first get a dumpling. Look at that. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I think they're chicken. Oh my. Oh, these are very basic pot stickers. M. Night Shyamalan's not the only person that creates twists. I'm just so hungry that they taste incredible, but my professional taste buds know better. They're fine. They're just a classic steamed dumpling. The chicken filling is very simple. It does have a ginger flavor, very strong ginger, a hint of onion in there too, but otherwise it's just a very plain dumpling. I'm happy with it because I'm hungry, but I'm gonna have to give it like a 5.5 out of 10. Let's read some of these reviews, girly. So I'm expecting them to be rotted. I'm expecting Travelodge to literally get dragged through the pits of hell. Okay, so this person said, I got tired of counting the number of cockroaches I had to finish each night. Finish? Would you eat them? What do you mean? It was very ran down and not clean. Speak on it, sis. Fights outside at night with constant cars pulling up and tooting. Who calls honking tooting? That's my question. Jacqueline. Jacqueline, is that what you say in Europe? Jacqueline? In France? They say, oh, oui, oui, baguette. Oh, I tooted. Nasty place. Everything. The place was run down and our shower had cracks on the bottom. The towel rack was falling off. They had roaches running around behind the toilet and on the side. The flooring in the room was all messed up. The entire place was gross. It needs to be demolished. Oh, you want to talk about mama? She went there. Demolished is kind of crazy. Wow. Let's take a break from that and eat more of our food. Let's try these good old garlic green beans. What? I'm dripping green beans. You know what? I should call the green giant back. I miss him. These are quite possibly the best vegetables I've had in my life. They taste deep fried without being deep fried. How do you accomplish something that exquisite? How? I've never used the word exquisite before. That was really exciting for me. They are so salty. They are oily, but in like a good way, you know what I mean? And the garlic flavor is so strong. They're also a little bit sweet and tangy. It's like they look plain, but they taste like they have the most amazing glaze on them. Just crunchy, fresh, incredible. Wowie, wowie, wow. Okay, let's try this. What was it called again? I don't want to mispronounce it. Hold hold on. Gochujang. And the lo mein. Napkin. Oh my. Let's start with the negatives, because I'm a glass half empty kind of girl. Why am I eating it here? I could have eaten it here this whole time. What's wrong with me? I was so ravenous. The lo mein is so basic, even more basic than the dumplings. It's very flat in its flavor. It just kind of tastes like soy sauce and pasta, and that's it. So not bad, but it's not good. Don't get it twisted. But the chicken is incredible. It's like seared chicken thigh, and its flavor reminds me of what's it called? What's it called? The cabbage. No, not that ugly doll. Kimchi. It has the tanginess and a little bit of spice that kimchi has, but it also has this cooking wine like richness to it that's really giving and serving. I love that. I'm gonna give the chicken 9 out of 10. I think it's very flavorful. Tender. Let's read a few more reviews and then I'm gonna get going home. Oh. Green bean. The appearance was very scary. Thank you for validating me. It looks like that hotel was abandoned.
Thank you! Exactly!
The room was absolutely disgusting. Furniture was literally broken down with what looked like chew marks on the bottom of the table legs. Chew marks. We got someone gnawing on the furniture up in there. I'm sorry that today was a flop, but tomorrow will be better. I promise you that. I hope I inspired you to put you first and also to do a Cher impression. Why did I say R? Wagon wheel want to see. What are you doing here? I'm off the clock. Let me eat in peace, God. So overbearing. I'm just kidding. Hi, girlies. You are always welcome to watch me chew. I know that's what you're here for, right? I know that's what you're into. I just wanted to give you a little quick update. This is my lunch. I'm having a pub sub, jerk turkey. It's incredible. I'm not gonna critique it. It's a turkey sub. So I just wanna say, hey, I'll see you at the Red Roof Inn for the grand finale. And maybe this time on this last night, I'll actually sleep there. Probably not. You know, I feel like the red roof won't be very calming to fall asleep to. It's a bright color. Day 4, Red Roof Inn. Guys, why'd I wear this? Part of me wanted to, you know, really feel the fantasy of the roof, but I also kind of look like a bald-headed 5'7", very handsome clown. So this is the building. Hello. The roof is slightly red, but not this red, girl. Am I outshining it? This place looks much less scary than the Travelodge, so I'm so grateful for that. But there's tons of people, and I think I heard a fight in the distance. Memories. Where's the clump of hair? Where is it? So I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. This is it, the grand finale. Let's do this, girlies. Let's go check in. I hope they notice my outfit. Everything looked great. Everything looked fine. But later on in the video, I find out something that is allegedly sinister and quite possibly scary as well. Colorful roofs can be charming and beautiful to look at. Stunning, actually. But always follow your gut, especially if you eat chia seeds, because that gives you extra gut health. The front door was locked, which was a worrying sign, but I was buzzed in, luckily. This is the front desk with a lovely 3-piece Marshall's art set. And this is the little breakfast area. It looked nicer than I expected, to be honest. Okay, I'm all checked in. The girl was pretty nice. And the lobby smelled really good. It smelled like a Febreze plug-in. And that's my favorite kind of plug-in. I'm on the second floor, 203. Ooh, there was a huge wasp. Okay, so not only is the roof red, the door is as well. And also Taylor Swift's 4th studio album. But I think the door used to be blue. Maybe they had a different aesthetic back in the day. Was it called the Blue Roof Inn? Or possibly something to do with a waffle? I'm not sure. And there are some handprints on the window. Just a few more zombies. It's okay. I'm getting used to them at this point. Oh! Oh, that hurt. I think we're ending on a great note. I think this is the nicest room yet. Look at this, girlies. Oh my goodness. This looks like a room that I would actually choose to stay in. Like, look at the TV. It's on a bendy hinge thingy. It's on the swiveler, the Swiffer. Look, you can, oh, sorry. Sorry, Sam. Shut up! My God, you don't even go here. See, you can literally just move it to any angle so that you don't have to turn your neck or move your eyeballs. You can just be, you know? That's the best. Just existing. I love that. Okay, this is giving Red Taylor's version cover, is it not? All it's missing is Taylor. I'm sorry, girlies. I'm filming this video the week before Life of a Showgirl, so I can't think about anything else. Well, of course, I can think about Beth from Little Women. I always have time to think about her and keep her in my thoughts and my memories forever because she had the fever. Her feet were crusty from Marmee always bathing them constantly. Marmee, chill. What does that even do? Probably nothing. There's someone running right outside my door. There's no one there. I swear I heard someone running. There's no one there. I'm shaking, girlies. Either the wasp grew to the size of a llama and started galloping, or this place is haunted. I'm gonna go with haunted. It sounds more scientifically possible. And here we have half of a kiwi that is implanted into the wall. And it still kind of looks a little fresh, so that's nice. Maybe I'll gnaw on that later, like the other person that gnawed on the furniture. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna gnaw on the kiwi in the wall. Oh my gosh, why does that sound like a Lana Del Rey album title? And here we have this lamp that kind of looks like an accordion. And not to toot my own horn, but I am one of the top accordion players in the world. So I might take the lampshade off later, wear it as a hat, and just make some music. This is a nice desk, but this is the tiniest chair I've ever seen. Please support me. Okay, it does. It's just so small. Look at me. See, I don't like it. I like sitting on big furniture because big furniture makes me look dainty. This is making me look like a woolly mammoth with a hairy back. Makes sense, but I don't feel confident. So I'm gonna stand up. Stand up for what you believe in. The AC looks typical. I've seen 4 of these AC units throughout the week and they're all just starting to blend together. It's like I'm in the dusty twilight zone. Now, I love this quilt. I really do. I feel like someone really took their time and knitted away, and you can really tell. And of course, there's some blemishes, like some holes and some little strings hanging off, but that just shows you how unique each one is. And the telephone, oh wow. Now this is a relic. This used to be Lucille Ball's and 1802. And she was very chatty, as we all know, love her. We all loved her, actually. Does it still work? Hello?
Welcome to the Red Roof Inn. Do you want to play a game?
Oh! Now this fridge seems to have a separate freezer compartment. That's next level. That's something that all the other Cheap Motels cannot say they have. Oh my gosh, look, it's so cute. You could fit probably around 5,000 pizza rolls in there, and that's a lot. And then, okay, fridge looks great too. This is the nicest fridge by far. Impressed. Oh, and there's a safe here. That's good. Let's check the microwave. Once again, crooked. Fixed. If you got something in your house you gotta fix, call me, Tim, your local handyman. And now the bathroom. Let's turn on this light. Oh my goodness, I look crazy. Are you embarrassed to be watching me? Because I'm embarrassed to be me. Okay, the sink is very nice, very large. It looks very clean. Red Roof Inn really might be the blueprint. Like, she might be the one that isn't nasty. And the shower and the toilet, the least mold we've seen yet. Oh my goodness, they really scrubbed away. They probably used the scrub daddy and also his wife, the scrub mamacita, because this is really good. Very clean, wow. And the toilet also looks clean. Is it gaping enough for my
Massive morning jogs?
Probably not, but that's okay because I'm probably not sleeping here. I'm sorry guys, it's the last day. Even if it's the nicest one yet, I'm gonna go home. Love this for me. Oh, oh, Lily. Ah. Champagne, caviar, zabadabadabadabadoo, zababoo-boo-boo. So, ooh, that literally pushed a fart. Almost out, but I'm holding it. I am gonna order dinner and we're gonna get something red for sure. I'm thinking pasta, fettuccine, spaghetti, lasagna, one of those. We'll see. See you when the food arrives. So you girlies know I love to plan, I love to coordinate, I love to theme. I did not know the bag would be this red. That's just a coincidence, but I love it. It was kind of orange actually. Yeah. Thanks for ruining my life. So I'm super hyped. This is from a place called Mia's Italian Kitchen. I've never had it, but I just have to say I'm so proud of Emilia Mignonetta Mapeles Ronaldi, Princess of Genovia. I'm so proud of her because now she's also a restaurant owner. Like, I love a girl boss more than anything, more than man bosses. And I got 3 things. I got a minestrone soup because I haven't had soup all week. I'm kind of craving it. I think Beth is possessing me currently. And I also got bolognese, but with penne pasta, which I've never had. I've only had
Spaghetti with bolognese.
My God, Beth, you're so good at pronouncing words. And I got a limoncello tiramisu. So it's like a tiramisu, like layers and all that stuff, but instead of coffee flavor, all that caffeine, it's limoncello. Now I do have something that I have to discuss with you. Just give me a second, I'm hungry. Oh, here's the tiramisu. There's a burnt lemon on it. I've never had a burnt lemon before. I think it has like blueberry in it too. Look at that. And this is the soup, the minestrone. Now, I think I've only had minestrone at Olive Garden. I'm not sure though. Ooh. And the name makes me think of minotaurs, like the ones in Narnia. I don't know why. I've always thought, like, are they in this soup? Like, are they tender meat? They probably are. That smells like spaghetti sauce. Okay. And then the penne. Oh, this is heavy. With ricotta. Ah! It looks incredible. I'm so hungry and so excited right now. Now, quickly, this is the difficult thing I wanted to talk about. Get out of here. I have made a decision. As a businessman, a business owner, this is where the video ends after this meal. So I was gonna come back for breakfast tomorrow morning. The room doesn't seem too bad, at least visually, and even the outside didn't look that crazy, but I looked up reviews of this place while I was waiting for the food. They were worrying to say the least. Now, of course, this is not confirmed. These are people's opinions, people's reviews, and it's all allegedly, right? There were people talking about, you know, roaches, mold, you know, the good old crazy things we've been experiencing all week, right? But then I came across a lot of people talking about certain, you know, activities that allegedly happen here. And there was a lot of people talking about that, a lot. And then I looked at my key card and I didn't notice before, but it has a phone number for a certain thing to help people. I don't know what I can say really, you know, but it was all very concerning. I just, once again, don't think it's worth it. So this is where we're ending the video, guys. I'm sorry. And I am changing the title. I was gonna put 96 hours. I'm gonna change it to 72 because overall it's been about 72-ish hours. So yeah. Let's try this minestrone soup. There's some clumpy Parmesan on top. There is some pasta in there, beans. I see carrots, a lot of different things. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yummy. That's really nice. It really does taste like a homemade soup, I gotta say. The noodles are so tender and I love the shape of them. They're like chunks of a straw, not plastic. I support the turtles and I don't support the plastic that's being made in this world. Oh, turns out I do. The beans add a heartiness that makes the soup feel really like filling. All the carrots and I think squash and the zucchini are all kind of crunchy still and not soggy. So that just gives it a nice bite. And then the broth is a little bit spicy, a little bit tomatoey, but it mainly tastes like a rich chicken broth. So it's not blowing me away. I'm not named Dorothy. Madam Horrible. You were wrong for that one. More like Madam Horrible. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give it a nice strong 8 out of 10. Yes. And now the bolognese. Now I have to say these don't look like penne. They don't look like penne pasta. They look more like, oh, I don't want to say it. They look crazy, but they do look fresh. Oh my God. It's not perfect, but I'm still kind of gooped. Gwyneth, I don't know how you're gooped 24/7. Oh, you know, I just smell my candle. It's pretty strong. Okay, it makes sense. I have to say, this is probably the tangiest bologna sauce I've ever had. It really tastes like the freshest tomatoes you could ever eat. They're so acidic and so sour. And the sauce has this truly rich, beefy flavor with a very strong cooking wine flavor. That's like half of the flavor profile. Half tomato, half Pinot Grigio. And the ricotta adds some creaminess, but I have to say, there's a sweetness missing. There's like zero sweetness. And that was the only thing that took me aback. literally. But the pasta literally tastes like fresh pasta. I think it's truly delicious. It could just be a little bit better. I'm gonna give it an 8.5, mama. Time for my dessert, but first, guys, I just got a memory. The last time I ate Italian food in a cheap motel was when I lived in it. Me and my sisters ordered a pizza from somewhere. I forget where, but it was either Little Caesars. It was like one of the cheap places. And one of my sisters, I won't say who, got food poisoning from it. Wait, why did we not get food poisoning? She was the only one. I don't remember. All I know is that I have this visceral memory of her, you know, there were whole sausage pieces flying around the bathroom. I'm not joking, she covered the whole bathroom. And my parents, they were out somewhere, and my other sister called them up and literally said, oh my gosh, she's doing man burps. And she was burping extremely loud. There was a lot of bass to it. It was a very intense experience. I don't remember who cleaned it. Probably my mom when she got home, I'm not sure. But it was crazy. So what a nice memory, right? Let's keep eating. Limoncello tiramisu. Oh my goodness, I'm not ready for this. What is limoncello, by the way? Hold on, let me try the burnt lemon. Impossible. This is so incredible. I don't know what limoncello is, but there's this like a light, sour, almost like lemon syrup flavor that I'm really loving. It's very light and very refreshing, almost like lemonade. And then the blueberries add even more freshness. Now, the mascarpone comes in and adds a lot of heaviness and sweetness, and it balances everything out so perfectly. It's just delicious. It's a refreshing moment. 10 out of 10, perfection. So these past 3.5 days have been quite eventful. I'm grateful if you watched the whole thing. If you did, you're that girl and you know it. I think the lesson we learned is to do what makes you comfortable. Don't do anything that doesn't, and read all the reviews before you book any place. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye, girlies. Mwah.